Tracking some showers and storms for Saturday, but it's not going to be a washout of a day, so not a washout of a weekend, of course, either, with cold front coming in. But ahead of the front today, it's been another warm one with more sunshine, more clouds mixing in today, too. And that's that gradual increase in moisture directly ahead of the front. But we still got low 80s for those top temperatures out there in Rockingham and Cheraw, Chesterfield County. We're right at a warm 80 degrees now in the Queen City, up through Albemarle, Salisbury, Statesville, one of the popular numbers, along with 79 in Lancaster, and up through Fort Mill and Rock Hill there, 79 in Morganton, and we're right around 70 nice feeling degrees up there in the mountains. We've had a south breeze picking up at about 10 to 15 miles an hour, and dew points a little bit higher today, reaching the upper 40s to near 50. But it's a dry scan right now. No rain yet as we look around on radar. The scattered showers and storms, though, already they've been moving through western, middle, and now creeping into East Tennessee and up through the Midwest and down through parts of the deep south. And that's a cold front that's headed our way as high pressure scoots out, has been giving us such a beautiful week, but losing its grip over our area today. So scattered showers and storms for tomorrow. It's not going to be as warm with that high of 73. Sunday, even cooler, still nice. And again, Sunday is the totally dry half of the weekend. High of about 70. It's going to be a cooler start in the morning, too, with that low of 46 degrees in the wake of that front. So the front slicing through the Carolinas tomorrow with the scattered activity from morning and mainly through the early part of the afternoon. And you'll see that on Futurecast. Those heavier showers, a few embedded thunderstorms moving into the mountains and foothills first. We'll likely see some isolated activity out ahead of the actual front and kind of the main cluster of showers and storms. And then the rain overspreads a little more of the area, especially north and west, where that heavier batch of rain will likely extend on up through the mountains there and up across the northern tier of the state and the Triad area. And then we may see some clusters or kind of a line trying to come together with some stronger storms once we hit lunchtime, early part of the afternoon, and then it pushes off to the east. So this is what I mean by it's not going to be an all-day washout here. By 3, 4, 5 o'clock, most of us are in the clear. There could still be some lingering wraparound showers dropping down into the mountains, but that is it. And all of us are basking in the sunshine for Sunday. How much rain to expect out of this? Not quite as much from Charlotte south. We'll likely be looking at those higher totals piling up, anywhere from about 1/3 of an inch to even close to an inch, especially up in the mountains, with some of those heavier showers rolling in tonight and early tomorrow morning. As far as the severe risk goes, the risk for any damaging thunderstorms, that will be highest over eastern portions of the Carolinas where you see the yellow. There's a lower risk, mainly east of Charlotte along Highway 74 now towards Stanley County. So if we do get a couple of isolated severe storms, damaging wind gusts would be the main threat. There could be some hail in there as well. So again, I'm talking about not an all-day washout. So by the time we get into Charlotte FC and Columbus Crew match time at 7:30 tomorrow evening, looking good. It's dry. Showers and storms will be out of here. Temperatures cooling down to about 60 by the second half or so. So cooler from that point on. Behind the front next week, not as warm as this week. Highs are mainly in the 60s, not as dry either, with more rain chances starting Wednesday.